Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat.
Magandang araw sa Pilipinas.
At saan mang sulok tayo ng mundo naroon.
Another day, another night.
So it's us again, June and Shine.
Another Wednesday.
From North Carolina, USA.
Yes.
So,
kumusta po ba kayo?
Mabuti naman.
Mabuti naman. Naway nasa maayos kayong kalagayan.
So, ngayon, we will be talking about the importance of being present in our children. Kasi parang nowadays, yung parang, kumbaga, parang nagiging iba yung ating meaning ng pagiging present with our children. So, unang-una, we just want to emphasize the power of presence. Diba? Kasi being present with our children means engaging with them wholeheartedly. It's not just being physically there, but you should also be with them mentally and emotionally. Diba? Kasi when you practice the presence, you give your full attention to your child in a way that it will make them feel na they are feel seen, they are feel heard, 'di ba? Kasi sa nangyayari ngayon, we are surrounded with a lot of distractions, 'di ba? Like work demands, 'di ba? Yung household chores, tapos syempre yung technology, ayan yung mga phone natin, 'di ba?
Gadgets.
So it's it is easy for us to be there physically, but we're not really there. Yeah, alam niyo 'yun. So
and there is no replacement with physical presence at being there for them. Hindi yun kayang palitan ng mga gadgets, laruan, etc.
Kasi kumbaga napaka-intuitive at saka madaling maka-pick up yung mga bata nowadays. They are so ang tawag dito, masyado silang matalino. 'Di ba? Para makuha yung mga cues na gano'n. Alam nila na
nilang ma-pick up.
Alam nila yung kung nakikinig ka sa kanila, alam nila kung you're not paying attention with them. So, by being present, you send a powerful message that your child is important and syempre, worthy of your time and attention.
And syempre, nandoon yung feeling of security. Nandito lang si mommy or si daddy.
Pero hindi rin, kumbaga parang sapat na nandito lang. They should feel it, they should see it, and they should hear it, 'di ba, from you. So, bakit nga ba napaka-importante ng presensya natin in parenting? 'Di ba? Kasi syempre mindful presence, it fosters a deeper emotional connection between you and your children. 'Di ba? When you are present, you provide a safe and supportive environment where your child feels comfortable expressing their thoughts, their feelings, and syempre yung fears din nila. And then, this sense of security helps them build their confidence, their emotional resilience, 'di ba? So, parang it's not about the amount of time you spend, but it's the quality of the time. 'Di ba? Kasi meron ang nangyayari is kasama mo nga sila, mahaba buong araw kayong magkasama. Anong ginawa nyo? I mean, did you spend your time well with them? Or andyan ka lang pero wala ka talaga? 'Di ba?
May kanya-kanya kayong
buhay, 'di ba? So being truly present, even a short period of time, can really create meaningful connections and memories that last a lifetime. So kahit napakasaglit lang nung pagsasama nyo, but you created a
Bond.
within that short period of time, yun yung mga natatandaan ng mga bata actually.
Oo, yun ang talagang tumatatak sa puso at isipan ng mga bata.
Tapos yun nga, as we have mentioned, yung benefits nun is syempre, andun yung trust and security, di ba? Kasi when children feel that yung nafe-feel nila yung nakafocus yung attention mo sa kanila, they develop a strong foundation of trust. And then, andyan din yung open communication. Children tend to express more of their feelings, of their thoughts, kung meron kayong open communication with your children. Especially yung mga toddlers, yung mga school age, yung mga ganyan na mga bata. Kasi, syempre, yan yung formative years na tinatawag, di ba? So, marami silang mga questions. And sometimes, yun yung mga questions na kailangan ma-address nang sa ganun, kumbaga, slowly, they will become aware. Di ba? And then, syempre, when you are there, yung mindful presence mo, it creates an emotional bond. Diba? It helps nurturing a loving and respectful relationship between you and your children, which is very important. Kasi nowadays, yung sa sobrang advance na ng technology, may kanya-kanyang mga buhay na yung mga bata, and then wala na. Kumbaga, yung technology minsan yung nagkakat ng band kasi nga kumbaga nagiging busy na sila sa mga gadgets and all, and nakakalimutan na nilang makipag-band sa mga parents, 'di ba? Kaya hindi rin talaga maganda na minsan na napapabayaan yung mga bata na nagta-tablet, nag-YouTube, ganun. Kasi kumbaga, instead na makipag-interaction sila with their siblings or sa atin, mga parents, kumbaga, wala na. Kumbaga, nakafocus na lang sila dun sa isang bagay na hindi naman interactive. Diba? And then, syempre, yung distractions, yun yung nakakakos ng disruption naman din sa relationship. Like yung mga modern distractions such as yun nga, smartphones, social media, at saka syempre yung mga work-related concerns. Yun yung mga usually nagkakat ng ating connection with our children. Kasi sometimes when we parents become distracted, parang yung mga anak natin, they feel like they are neglected, unimportant, or invisible.
Tama.
Diba? And sometimes when they feel those things, it can affect their self-esteem. Diba? Making them seek attention through negative behaviors like magtatantrum sila, may mga withdrawals, or dyan papasok din yung mga rebellion. Diba? Kaya nga, diba, may mga ibang bata nagre-rebelde kasi nga feeling nila hindi sila mahal ng magulang, hindi sila napapahalagahan. Diba? Tapos, over time, pagka itong mga distractions na to, naging consistent, it can create emotional distance. And then, it can weaken the parent-child relationship.
Hanggang, madadala nila yun hanggang sa pagtanda nila.
Oo, at saka, dyan din papasok na yung mga nagkakaroon ng issue. Halimbawa, pagka nag-asawa na sila, diba? Madadala nila yan hanggang sa magkaroon din sila ng sarili nilang pamilya.
That's correct.
So, yung impact ng distraction is syempre yun nga, na-mention namin, is yung emotional neglect, diba? Nafe-feel nila na hindi sila yung priority. And then, syempre, andyan yung attention-seeking behavior. Gumagawa sila ng mga bagay na siguro minsan nakakasakit or hindi maganda para lang makuha yung attention mo. And then, syempre, ang last na negative impact ng distraction is yung loss of connection. Diba? pagka nawalan ng connection, magwi-weekend yung bond nyo, at saka syempre, yung magiging communication nyo, magiging less yung communication, and then eventually, wala ng connection.
Lose contact na.
Oo. So, di ba? And then, syempre, kailangan din natin magagawa ng paraan. We have practical ways to be present with our children. 'Di ba? Kumbaga, kailangan lang natin tong i-apply para at least magkaroon ng deeper engagement with our children. So, unang-una, set boundaries with technology. So, tayo, as a parent, alam natin yung pros and cons dun sa mga technology na yan. Dapat i-implement natin yon. We have to be strict, di ba? We have to set a time limit ba as to when they are going to use the gadgets, and then just tell them na ang tawag dito, kumbaga hindi sabihin mo kung ano yung mga negative na pwede nilang makita doon para alam nila bakit mo sila nililimit, di ba? And then syempre you have to engage in their world. Kumbaga, you have to show a genuine interest in their activities. Parang yung mga anak namin, naglalaro silang yung mga laruan nila, ganyan. Kumbaga, pinapakita nila sa amin kung paano nila nilalaro yung ganon. Yung parang, oy, paano ba yan? Kumbaga parang, kahit na alam mo na yung mapipredict mo na kung ano yung mangyayari, just, kumbaga, maki-join ka lang sa kanila. Kasi, when you are playing with them, engaging with them dun sa mga activities na gusto nila, kumbaga, pinapakita mo sa kanila na parang you care. 'Di ba? And then, syempre, we should practice active listening. 'Di ba? Active listening with full attention. Kasi iba rin yung nakikinig ka pero wala yung attention mo sa kanila, 'di ba? Minsan may tatanungin sa iyo, nakatingin ka lang, hindi ka talaga nakafocus sa kanila. Minsan hindi tama yung nasasagot mo sa kanila. Minsan sasabihin nila sa iyo, what? Gaganon, 'di ba? So nakikita nila 'yan.
So, naghahanap din ng validation yung mga bata.
Oo, and they will know that you give them the full attention by your eye contact. So, you have to practice that one. And then, syempre, ask a follow-up question dun sa mga tinatanong nila, and then avoid interrupting na lang din. And then, for those people na nakakapag-create ng special ritual sa mga bata, usually may mga bata na bago matulog, binabasahan ng libro. So, magandang practice din yan, di ba? Kumbaga, depende naman yan sa schedule. Kasi may mga iba, like, every Friday night, mayroon silang mga, kunwari, family movie night, manonood sila ng mga cartoons kasama yung pamilya. Maganda rin yon. So, it depends on your schedule and paano nyo, kumbaga, isi-set up yun. Diba? And then, syempre, you need to practice gratitude together sa mga bata. Like, start them young na, kunwari, may na-receive silang gift or somebody complimented them, let them say, yung lagi mo sa kanilang ipapaalam na dapat mag-thank you. Kasi when you teach them when they are young, madadala yan nila hanggang paglaki. Oo.
Importante yan. Di ba nga kanta ni may kanta si Coco Melon, please and thank you.
Oo, yung please and thank you, yung ganon. Yeah. So maganda yun, magandang, kumbaga, maturuan natin sila yung attitude ng pagiging grateful. And then, syempre, even yung small gestures ng presence natin, when it is done consistently, it builds long and lasting bonds.
Very true.
Tapos, yung lasting impact naman of being present, when you are consistently present with your children, it contributes to their emotional well-being and personal development. Kasi yun nga, when you are present, it helps children feel loved, understood, and secure. So they have this sense of belongingness. Diba?
Wholeness.
Oo, wholeness. Like they have the confidence to face challenges and form healthy relationships in the future. Actually, dito nga pumapasok yung parang dapat mabigyan natin sila ng magandang foundation about yung being present. Yung nakikita nila ikaw, nafe-feel nila nafe-feel ka nila, kasi eventually madadala nila yan hanggang sa paglaki at saka hanggang sa dumating yung time na magkaroon sila ng sarili nilang pamilya, 'di ba? And then syempre ang pinaka-importante diyan is yung the time you invest today impacts not only their childhood but also their adult life. Kaya nga kung may pagkakataon na mabigyan natin sila ng time, makaspend tayo talaga ng quality time with them, we should start doing it while, alam mo yun, may pagkakataon, when you have the opportunity. Kasi nga, as we always say, pag nalipasan na ng panahon, ang hirap ibalik. Diba? Lalo na ngayon, ang bilis lumaki ng mga bata.
Mabilis ang panahon, mabilis ang oras.
Oo, at saka minsan, mahirap din tayong dumating sa pagkakataon na baka, alam mo yun, pagsisihan natin yung mga bagay na hindi natin nagawa before nung mga maliliit pa sila. Diba? So, let's just remember na it is important that you don't need to be a perfect parent to make a difference. Kasi presence is about being there with intention, love, and authenticity. Your children don't need you to be flawless. They need you to be attentive. Diba? Attentive and at the same time engage sa kanila. So embrace every moments you have with them, even when life feels busy. Kasi, kumbaga, kahit na anong mangyari, whether maging chaotic yung araw or hindi naging maganda yung araw, by showing up to them, diba? Even, kumbaga, hindi yun yung perfect way mo na gusto mong maging kasama sila, it's what truly counts.
Right.
Diba? So, siguro, let us just make life made of small moments. Kasi, ang importante naman dyan is we need to focus on the present time. Kasi, it is what's happening right now is what you are creating in the future. Diba?
Tama naman. Investment nga eh. And, syempre, nasa formation years din ng mga bata. Lalo na kung nasa ganun silang stage. Pinaka-importante na magabayan sila ng maayos. Kasi, dadalhin nila yun hanggang sa paglaki nila. And being a good citizen in general depends on how they are in relation to their families.
So, let us just remember na it's okay not to be a perfect parent. Basta, ang ano lang natin dyan is we show up with love and then with intention, syempre, and then syempre with attention. Kasi nga, katulad nga nung sinabi ni Barbara Johnson. Alam mo ba si Barbara Johnson?
Marami na akong Johnson na nakilala. Sino ba si Barbara?
Sabi ni Barbara Johnson, to to be in your children's memories tomorrow, you have to be in their lives today.
Napakalaking bagay.
Napakalaking bagay. Kaya nga, we're grateful that we were able to find an opportunity, an online business opportunity that is helping us to become present with our children. 'Di ba? Kasi yun naman ang goal naman talaga natin, 'di ba? We are working our 9 to 5 because we're trying to give a better future for our children. But usually what happens is that
It's a sacrifice yung
we tend to focus more on giving them the future, but we are sacrificing the time we are spending with them. So if you are yung someone na alam mo yun, naghahanap ng way na kumbaga maging present ka with your children without, feeling guilty of kumbaga sacrificing your financial obligations with your family, why not check out our online business? Kasi it has helped thousands of parents, families all over the world, na halos may mga families na halos hindi na nagkikita, but then they were able to gain back or bring back the time, and now they are already spending the quality time with the children. Kasi nga nagkaroon na sila ng foundation with the business, and the business is the one working for them already. So if you are interested, you just have to, you can reach out to us. You can send us a direct comment, or you can just
click on the link on the description of this
our website. Para you can learn more about the business. So, maraming salamat po for tuning it with us, and for those who will be watching the replay. Your comments are highly appreciated. Maraming salamat po, and hanggang sa muli, God bless, and may God bless all our decisions in life. Goodbye. Thank you.